Dear students, I am Santan, working as a physics faculty in Target English Medium School. Today, in this part video from the chapter of Refraction of Light at Plane Surfaces, I would like to teach what is the relation between angle of incidence and angle of refraction when light travels from denser medium to rarer medium. In the previous videos, I said very clearly. So mainly our concept is what derive the relation between angle of incidence and angle of refraction. In this one, in our previous video, I clearly explained with practical demonstration, angle of incidence is always greater than the angle of refraction when light travels from rarer medium to denser medium. Among the given mediums, which one has more optical density, that is we can say as a denser medium, which one has lower optical density, that is we can say as a rarer medium. But any medium we consider with respect to the air or vacuum is rarer medium and remaining is the denser medium. But other except the air or vacuum, we can consider any other two mediums. Among the two mediums, which one will be have lesser optical density, that is considered as a rarer medium, and the higher optical density medium we can say as a denser medium. That is I explained very clearly to you also. Now in this video I try to explain what is the relation between angle of incidence and angle of refraction when light travels from denser medium to rarer medium. So here we are observing these two diagrams. It is the diagram A R1. It is the diagram B R2. Okay. So already we know that very clearly. If we conduct any experiment, we want some materials. Means some of the materials are required to us to conduct the experiment. That's why to conduct this experiment, which experiment? The angle of incidence in the denser medium is lesser than the angle of refraction in the rarer medium, or the angle of the angle of refraction in the rarer medium is always greater than the angle of incidence in the denser medium. We know that, okay, when the light travel from denser medium to rarer medium, angle I is less than the angle R, and angle R is greater than the angle I. Means angle of incidence in which medium? Denser medium. And means incident ray is in denser medium, refracted ray in the rarer medium. That is, we can say that. Okay, but in the yesterday class, means in the previous video, I clearly proved that practically also. Angle of means the incident ray is in rarer, okay, refracted ray in the denser is nothing but the angle of incidence is always greater than the angle of refraction, or angle of refraction is always lesser than the angle of incidence when light travel from rarer medium to denser medium. But in this one, our topic is not that one. Our topic is light travels from denser to rarer. That's why what we can do here means we are observing that here. So we take first of all what we can do? First of all we can take a circular shape of the metallic disc. The circular shape of the metallic disc, we are graduated the reading with help of the protractor as shown like this one. It is 0, 0, 90, 90 like this one. From 0 to 90 of every one. So what is there? 10 to 80. Okay. They are graduated the markings in the readings like this one is there. Okay. So on the metallic disc exactly, so the intersection of this all the points we can say as a O. O is the center of the disc. At the center of the disc, so we keep already a small needle, is nothing but an iron nail or needle like that one. Okay. So now what we can do means in the another side we can take a large trough. Okay. The large trough is filled with water up to certain level. Okay. First, which metals are required to us, that is we discussed that. A circular shape of the metallic disc, protractor, ruler, pencil, eraser, a large transparent glass trough, water, 2 straws. These are the metals are required to us. Okay, one second listen. A circular shape of the metallic disc, a protractor, a ruler, a pencil, eraser, a large transparent glass trough, water, 2 straws of, okay, 2 identical straws. These are the materials are required to conduct this activity or, okay, experiment, means mainly this activity. In this one, okay, during the examinations also, most probably you try to draw these 2 diagrams. Okay, mainly this diagram, but along with this one also we can draw for getting the good marks. Okay, anyone become. So first of all, what we can do? We can take a circular shape of the metallic disc. After taking the circular shape of the metallic disc, on the metallic disc we draw the 2 perpendicular lines. One is S dash, another one is the N dash. So for S dash, N dash is the normal. That's why one is the horizontal, one is the vertical. These 2 are. Okay. After that, now we can take a protractor. The protractor is placed above the S dash surface like previous experiment, and we draw the markings in the angles from 0 to 90 in each side. Means on upper portion and the lower portion with help of the protractor. And after that, okay. So now we can take, okay, a needle or an iron nail. The needle or iron nail we fix at the middle of the, okay, mostly instead of the iron nail we can take the both sides sharp ended of the one object we can take in that metallic object. So that metallic object we keep or we fix it at the center of the metallic disc. After that, now we can take the two identical straws. Okay, one of the straw we can fix it, okay, like this one. Mode is there. Okay, one of the straw we fix it, okay, to the metallic disc from its center like this mode. Okay, so after that, okay, now in another way, now we can take a large trough. The trough is filled with the water up to certain level. After that, so already, okay, a straw we fix on the metallic disc at the lower portion like this manner. This metallic disc is slowly, okay, we can kept into the water. But here, what we can do means don't, okay, completely immerse the entire the metallic disc. Only half of the metallic disc we can keep inside the water and remaining is keep into the air. That's why here S dash is nothing but, okay, from S dash we can set as a here, okay, horizontal line on the metallic disc. That's why S dash is represented that this is the surface of the separation of the two media is nothing but exactly S dash are 0 degrees on the which one on S dash line, okay, on the metallic disc is exactly coincide with the surface of the water. Is nothing but, so from S dash below what is there? Water is there. That's why it is considered as the denser medium, and above S dash we can say as the rarer medium because of here air is present. Now that's why this what is the one 0. 0 means here, sir, not 0. ON is the normal for the rarer medium. Okay, along S dash, sorry. ON is the normal for S dash, it is in rarer medium, and ON dash is the normal for which one? Denser medium for the refracting surface. Okay, so what we discussed that already we placed a straw. Like this one. Already we placed a straw. So like this one. Okay, it is a straw. So I says that already here we place a straw in the lower portion of the S dash. Okay, it is the S dash, you can say that. In the lower portion already we place the straw. Okay, in this one the straw initially we can place it along the 10, okay, at 10 degrees. So 10 degrees is nothing but we know that it is which line? Normal line. That's why, okay, this angle is what is that one? 10 degrees. Means the straw we place along which one? 80 degrees marking on this one. We know that the straw is represented the incident, okay, light. Okay, and this one, the angle between incident light and normal is called angle of incidence. That's why initially the straw in the lower portion of the S dash we keep along the 80 degrees, okay, angle. That's why 90 minus 80 is nothing but 10. That's why the angle of incidence according to that concept is 10 degrees. Okay, and also clearly we know that this experiment also we can conduct, okay, so not exceed more than the 48 degrees because of 48 degrees is the critical angle of water. That's why we can conduct this experiment 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 like that one, up to that one only. So let me come to that one. So here already in the lower portion one straw we place it. That's why this half of the portion where you can place here means in the water. That's why the already one straw we place it in the below the S dash. That's why this straw is represented the, okay, incident light ray. We can say that incident light ray means the straw initially we can take where? Below in the water. That's why, so means this straw we can say as incident ray. This is present where? In the water is nothing but denser medium. That's why we consider that light travel from denser to rarer. Then after that, now we can take the another straw because of already we can take how many straws? 2 straws of identical one. That's why one straw already placed inside the water in how many degrees? 10 degrees. That's why angle I is equals to how much degrees? 10 degrees. After that, now we can take the another straw. The another straw will be fixed at this position. Okay, fixed at this position, and okay, by using the upper straw, okay, how the lower position of the straw is appears to you, means how the straw which is already kept in the water, this straw how it is appeared along the one straightly we place a straw. Understanding or not? So means here we are observing that the straw is like this one. Okay, so means this is the lower position. In the lower position one straw is appear. Okay, when you can see from the sideboard, that's why how the straw is appear in the denser medium or in the water, with respect to that one we fix the another upper portion of the straw in a straight line manner, like this one. Means okay, it is so it is the lower position. Now in upper position we keep like this one, means how okay the lower position of the straw or the straw which is in the denser medium, how it is appeared to us. For that one in a straight line mode we place the another upper portion of the straw. Okay, so means like this, like this one. Okay, so that's why when you can see from one angle what will happen, these two straws are appears in a same straight line, because of you know that what is the property of the light is travel in a straight line motion, that is the meaning of that. That's why, but now what we can do here means okay, so after that now remove the metallic disc from the water in a trough and observing. So what you are observing means okay, the upper position of the straw and the lower position of the straw is not appeared in the same straight line. Okay, so it will be generally appears to us like this mode. Are understanding or not? So what we can do here, initially listen very carefully, I will explain. Okay, so means here in a metallic disc, okay, you are observing very clearly the lower position of the straw we can fix it at one particular angle of incidence. Okay, so now half of the metallic disc we can keep inside the water. That's why the straw which is already in the denser medium, it is considered as a incident ray, and the angle between this okay straw and normal is called angle of incident. What is that value? Initially we can take 10 degrees. Okay, now after that one, okay, by seeing the position of this straw, okay, we can take the another straw. This another straw we place it exactly to the straight line, exactly to the straight line. Okay, actually they are appeared like this one. For us, when you can see from one side, so these two are appears like this one. But after that, now total metallic disc you can remove from the water. At that time, you are observing that these two straws are not in a straight line. The two straws are appears like this. Okay, so means here this straw, the straw which is in the lower position, it is represented the incident ray, and the straw which is in the upper portion, it is represented the refracted ray. Okay, that's why. But with help of our eye, we can observe that both are appears into the straight. Okay, but okay, so after removing that one, they are not appears like this one. They are appears like this, because of we know that okay, due to the refraction, what will happen when the light will be travel from denser to rarer? Also, it is deviate from its path. But okay, so from one view of that one, you can appears to price arranging straightly, but after removing, what will be happen? They are not appears to straight, they are appears to certain angle like this one. Initially they are appears to straight, but after removing they are appeared to like this one. That's why here. So this is the means in this one you are observing that this is the incident ray, and this one is represented the initial path of the incident ray. But okay, actually the straw is appears like this one. This is the refracted ray. Okay, but actually you keep from upward position, we can keep like straight line position, because of due to the refraction, what will happen? It is deviate from its path, but we cannot see okay when that manner. That's why we are observing that exactly we can keep the two straws in the straight line. But really, we can keep the two straws in straight line based on which concept? Refraction concept only. But when you can remove the metallic disc from the water in a trough, you are observing that the two straws are not in the straight line. They are like this certain angle is there. So we are keep like this one, but appears to like this position. Means okay, this is the refracted ray. That's why this angle is called angle of refraction. This is the angle I. That's why we are observing that when light travel from denser medium to rarer medium, the angle of incidence in the denser medium is lesser than the angle of refraction in the rarer medium, or the angle of refraction in the rarer medium is always greater than the angle of incidence in the denser medium. After that one, we can repeat the same experiment for the various angle of incidence 20, 30, 40. For every time we are observing that, so the angle of refraction in the rarer medium is greater than the angle of incidence in the denser, or the angle of incidence in the denser is always lesser than the angle of refraction in the rarer when light travel from denser medium to rarer medium. So once again, listen very carefully. What we can do here means, okay, first of all, okay, our concept name is, we know that, okay, experimentally verification of angle of incidence is lesser than the angle of refraction, or angle of refraction is always greater than the angle of incidence when light travel from denser medium to rarer medium. Or sometimes during the examination they are asking that experimentally prove angle I is greater than the angle R when light travel from rarer to denser. And sometimes there says that experimentally prove or verify angle I is less than the angle R. Angle I less than the angle R means immediately what you are thinking that light is travel from denser to rarer. Okay, angle I greater than the angle R means we are immediately rise in our mind light travel from rarer to denser. Some of the cases they are not, okay, mention the mediums. Just you prove angle I greater than angle R means immediately which topic, which thought is rise in our mind, light travel from rarer to denser. If in the question prove angle I less than angle R, or angle R greater than angle I means immediately which thought is rise in your mind, light travels from denser medium to rarer medium. That is the way of that one. That's why which metals are required to us? A circular shape of the metallic disc, protractor, a pencil, eraser, ruler, a large transparent glass trough, 2 straws and 1 2-end sharp ended of the pin. These are the metals are required to us to conduct this activity or experiment. First of all, we can take a circular shape of the metallic disc. Okay, the circular shape of the metallic disc. On the circular shape of the metallic disc, we draw the 2 perpendicular lines. One is S dash, another one is the N dash. Okay, these 2 are perpendicular lines. After that one, the coincidence of the point of these 2 we can see as a O. Okay, now so we can take a protractor. The protractor is placed upper portion of the metallic disc of the S dash and graduated the markings in degrees. And after that, again it will be kept into the lower position also, and we can do the same thing. And in the next third one, now we can take a large trough. The trough is filled with water. And okay, trough filled with water. Now we can take a the metallic disc. The metallic disc will be slowly keep into the water. In this one, half of the metallic disc we can keep into the water, and half of the metallic disc is above the water. Okay, so sorry, once again listen very carefully. First of all, we can take a metallic disc. Okay, to draw you draw the 2 perpendicular lines. One is S dash, another one is N dash. After that one, we by using the protractor in the upper portion and lower portion, we graduated the markings in degrees as shown in this one. Okay. So after that, now we can take the sharp ended of the 2 sharp ended of the any metallic object. It will be fixed at the O point or mid point. And now we can take a 2 identical straws. Among the 2, one identical straw we fix at the lower position of the S dash on the metallic disc from its center. And in this one, the lower position of the straw is represented which angle? Here it is the 10 degrees. Now this metallic disc along with the straw is slowly we can keep into the water in a trough. Okay. So in this one, half of the metallic disc we can keep inside the water and remaining disc is in the air. That's why. So from S dash, below the S dash, this metallic disc part we can say as a denser medium, and above this one we can say as a rarer medium. Okay, but here you are observing that initially the star will be placed where below the SS dash on the metallic disc. That's why incident ray initially we taken where in the denser medium. Now we can take another star. Okay, by seeing the star which is in the water, with help of that one we can fix the upper portion of the straw in a straight line position. And after that, now we can remove the metallic disc from the water in a trough, and observing that the two straws are actually we place like this one. Okay, according to your view, when the lower straw is in the water and upper straw is in the air. But after removing, the two straws are not placed like this one. The two straws are placed like certain angle because of due to the diffraction property we cannot fix this line exactly because of inside the water it is not placed to straight, it is actually bent. That is, you know that. That's why anyway. So this is represented the incident. This is represented the refraction. The straw which is inside the water represented the incident. The straw which is placed in the upper portion, that is the refracted ray. That's why. So this is the angle of incident and this is the angle of refraction. Now we can conduct the same experiment for various angle of incident like 20, 30, 40. Like that one. And after that one, so we can notate the corresponding angle of refraction values. And finally we are conclude that angle of incidence is lesser than the angle of refraction when light travels from denser medium to rarer medium.